This is probably the earliest dining review we've ever done.
Forgive the tired eyes.
Hey everyone, Dan and Leslie back for another Disney dining review.
As early as it is, I am so excited because I absolutely love this place. I love brunch. I'm ready for it. We are headed to Disney Springs.
One of our favorite restaurants and one of our, probably the favorite meal.
Yeah,
The only downside is you have to get up early on a weekend.
that is true. Yeah, Dan started poking me this morning.
We need coffee before recording. We are going to the Boathouse for brunch. This is served from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays, and it's fantastic. We ate here, we had brunch on Easter Sunday 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Last year. Easter Sunday 2 years ago. It was amazing. We've been wanting to come back ever since, and we knew we had to do a dining review here. We, of course, loved our late lunch, early dinner when we did our dining review at the Boathouse, but this is even better. Let's get into it.
All right, so I briefly panicked this morning because I pulled up the Disney site, as I always do, to peruse the menu, and they didn't actually have the brunch menu on the Disney site. So I was like, wait, did they stop doing brunch? And so I went to the Boathouse's actual website, and they are still doing brunch. So basically you can get shrimp and grits, crab cakes Benedict, a Biscoff cookie waffle, which that's calling Jennings' name.
Sounds good.
It's cookie butter syrup, crushed cookies, mixed berry compote, and whipped cream.
Yes, please.
Avocado toast, chorizo breakfast tacos, and steak and eggs. Ooh. And then there's an array of different kind of breakfast drinks.
We will probably not be getting drinks because we have to come back and work travel agency stuff, and all that will do is make us tired and want to take naps when we get back.
Especially with the rainy, overcast weather.
So probably won't be reviewing those brunchy drinks, but we've had them before. We had them on Easter Sunday. They were fantastic. So we'll figure out the rating when we get back. I'm pretty sure this is not going to disappoint. I'm pretty sure this is going to be spectacular. One of the best things about Boathouse brunch is that free bread that comes out. They drizzle it in this cinnamon sugary icing. I mean, it's good. So anyway,
yes.
I'm starting to salivate. Our brunch is in about half an hour. We should probably go. By the way, it is cold here in Orlando today. It's 60 degrees and rainy. So, the sun is behind some clouds. That's okay. We're going to make the best of it. As long as they don't put us out in the rain, we're going to enjoy this. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's do this. All right, we have arrived. There are 6 brunch mains on the special brunch menu. We are getting 4 of those. So I'm getting the avocado toast. Leslie is getting the chorizo breakfast tacos.
Yep. Aiden's getting the crab cakes Benedict, and Jennings, to no one's surprise, is getting the Biscoff cookie waffle.
But first, they brought out the bread. And it is coated in this lovely cinnamon sugar glaze.
Breakfast could consist of that very easily.
So good.
So good. Not yet.
How was the bread?
Delicious. Okay, I'm ready. That was delicious.
So good. Our food has arrived and it looks fantastic. Everything looks so good. I'm ready to dive in. So I don't know exactly how to go about this. Okay, that is fantastic. The chorizo is not too spicy. And then there's like the eggs and everything in there. I needed like a little bit more of the salsa, I think. But the avocado is like a nice add-on to it. I don't know. It's a good breakfast taco, and the tortilla is all warm and tasty.
This is incredible. It's the crab cake is super soft. The egg on top is delicious. It's warm. It's yummy. It's great. I don't know.
The Biscoff cookie waffle, it's even like crunchy, like crunchy like a cookie waffle, or like a cookie. And even it's got cookie bits on it too.
All right, so the avocado toast is super fresh, big chunks of avocado, so it's not like a guacamole on there. It's like fresh avocado. There's tomatoes, there's pickled onions, there's like feta cheese, and some sort of dressing on there with two like fried eggs on top. It's very well done. Very, very fresh. I love the quality of the food at the Boathouse. Everything is just super well prepared. Service is always excellent here, so another great meal. Very finely executed.
All right, so we're gonna devour the rest of our food and we will finish this up at home.
All right, we are back.
Before we get into this wonderful dining review,
Don't spoil it.
if you are looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us over at Fantastical Vacations. We plan Disney destinations, Universal Cruise Lines, and all-inclusive resorts.
But not the Boathouse brunch because we're saving that for us. All right, let's get into this thing. So good. All right, so we did not have adult beverages because we just have a lot of work to do today and we can't just be groggy. But they looked fantastic. I'm sure they're wonderful, but we're not going to rate them on brunch adult beverages,
I've had
even
them
though they do
before.
have them. We have had them before, but we try to do this experience.
Yes.
So we're gonna split up ambiance and theming like we do for quick service. So ambiance. So it's wonderfully done. I mean, you can sit inside, which we did because it was chilly and rainy. But if you chose to sit outside, it would be under cover, and they have heaters out there, even at 60 degrees in Florida because there's no sunshine. Like
And they closed the
shade
little
things.
shades so
yeah,
that
they got shades
the
out there.
rain wouldn't come in.
Yeah, they've got 3 bars, inside and outside, 2 inside, 1 out on the dock that you can go to, and you just walk up. If there's seating, you don't even have to have a reservation.
Yeah.
Side note, if you can't find a reservation on the Disney World website, check out Open Table. Oftentimes we'll find a reservation there when there's not one on the Disney website. I mean, you can eat in a boat, for crying out loud. Like, they've got a boat
Yeah.
table in the middle of the main area whenever you walk in. There's multiple dining rooms. Again, if you eat outside, you're overlooking the water. There is a ride there, like part of the Boathouse, like outside the check-in, you can pay to ride in an amphicar, which is a car
Yeah.
that goes on land and water just around the lake. Like, what else? What am I
There's
missing?
live music.
There's live music. There wasn't during brunch, but usually like weekends dinners, there's typically live music. I'm sure there would be later today. Oh, they have their own gift shop.
Yes. Yeah, with some really cute stuff in it. On ambiance, we said that is a 4.5. It's just they offer a lot. There's a lot to be done here, right? And then with theming, it is themed to like
A boathouse.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to figure out another way to say that without calling it the name, but they do a good job. There was this one shirt that said, "I'm sorry for what I said while docking the boat." I thought that was funny.
That sounds like your dad.
It does. It does.
They have tons of cool shirts. I saw a shirt that was like in the gift shop that said something to the effect of there are 2 seasons, boating season and then waiting on boating season. So it's definitely got a theme. It is the Boathouse. It is all about like nautical theming from inside the gift shop through the restaurant. It's carried through. It's on the water. There's boats there. There's the amphicars. It's all about boating. I don't know. There's no backstory that I know of.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, it's pretty fantastically themed. So just for both ambiance and theming, we gave it a 4.5. Again, which is incidentally
Yes.
the same thing we gave it when we rated it for the regular lunch dinner menu before.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and there's white tablecloths on all of the tables.
Yeah.
Service. Our server was fantastic. Our service here is always always been fantastic. I don't know what training process they go through, but way to go.
You didn't have to prompt anything. Like he was filling up waters immediately when we sat down. He had an extra carafe of water sitting there. He immediately brought that fantastic bread with like that cinnamon sugar glaze on it.
And then immediately brought us more.
Like you just happened to mention, was like, yeah, we're gonna need another one. And before we had even touched the bread, like, yeah, I think we're probably gonna need another one of those, just kind of off cuff. And he brought another one out like as soon as we had our pieces off the plate. Like it was fantastic. He applied there's an annual pass discount on food specifically. He applied that like just automatically. He just meant, anyway.
He gave a pretty in-depth like explanation of the menu.
Yeah.
He was polite, he was prompt, he was, but not like overly. He did great.
Once he delivered the check, I put my credit card in and I couldn't even set it down on the table before he had come over and grabbed it and had the check back immediately. Like,
yeah,
it was wonderful. I don't know how you get better than, we gave him a 5.
Yeah,
so
he was fantastic. Food. I mean, we could just stop at the bread, right? Alone.
But that wouldn't be fun for anyone.
But you're right, that wouldn't. But we tried 4 of the 6 brunch items, between the 4 of us, and there was not a piece of food left. Like,
oh no. The 2 we didn't try, they had steak and eggs, which, the Boathouse is owned by Gibson, which is a beef company. So you think Boathouse, raw bar, oysters, like it's all seafood. They do beef very, very well. Yeah. But I don't think any of us were feeling steak and eggs. What was the other thing we didn't get? There was something else.
Oh, shrimp and grits. Which
it sounded great.
It sounded great, but I don't have enough stomach space for everything. So anyway, but the 4 things we got were fantastic. Aiden loved his crab cake Benedict. Anyway, none of the rest of us got to try it.
Yeah, he devoured it. It was like... Anyway, I did try the chorizo tacos. Very, very tasty.
And I tried Jennings' Biscoff cookie waffles, which were fabulous.
I absolutely loved my avocado toast. It was
it
one
was
giant piece of like multigrain toast with plenty of avocado on there, and all the toppings. And I don't know if they put dressing on the avocado toast or if it was just like a carryover from the arugula there, but it went very well. It was like a citrusy, it was just, it was so light and fresh and good. And like that avocado, it was just fresh, which is so important. But can we talk about the value for a second?
Yeah, right? Seriously. So mine, I think, was $16, and...
I think mine was 17. Jennings, I think, was around 15. Aiden's was the only one that was, it was like 33 for the crab cake Benedict. And of the 6, Aiden's, the crab cake Benedict and the steak and eggs, they were both mid-30s, like 33, 34.
Yeah.
And everything else was sub 20. So we did get a 10% AP discount on the food. We didn't get any appetizers or beverages, didn't need it. Like with that bread and our entrees, like I walked out of there super comfortable.
Yes.
4 of us ate 4 adult meals. We did get the 10% discount, but including tax and a pretty nice tip, it was $99.
We can rarely go out to eat, the 4 of us.
The 2 of us. We can really go with the 2 of us for $99 on Disney property.
For less than $100,
That's fantastic.
It's a great value.
Anywho, we gave food a 5.
Yes.
Because it was amazing and because the value is so good there.
Yes. Yeah. So if you add all that up and divide it out, that is a 4.75. Do not sleep on brunch.
The Boathouse...
That's kind of funny. That's a funny phrase.
Do not sleep on brunch? The Boathouse in and of itself is a great meal.
Yes.
With a great value for most things. Like the oysters are a little expensive. And then the nicer steaks. But brunch here is phenomenal. Get the brunch menu, enjoy it. Like 4 adults for sub $100 out the door is wonderful. And 4.75 is higher than we rated the Boathouse before.
Yeah.
I think we gave it a 4.5 before, and it totally deserves it. This was phenomenal. We will definitely be back. And for $99 for all 4 of us, I want to go back next weekend.
Oh my gosh. Every weekend.
Just
every weekend.
Like just can you do like a standing reservation and open table? Like it just automatically.
I just want to go and get a cup of coffee and eat that bread.
don't think they would appreciate that very much.
They can charge me for it. I don't care. It's just delicious. All right, so if you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
And we will see you on the next video.